Tonight on Size Eyes on the Skies.
We're going to be watching some different fluctuations in our weather over the next few days. Right now, our current conditions and aims at 33 degrees, feels like temperature of 24. We're going to continue to see those temperatures fluctuate throughout the evening and through the overnight hours. Current temperatures across the state right now, 23 if you're in Spencer, 29 Fort Dodge, 30 in Cedar Rapids, and the further southeast you go, the warmer you get, 34 in Burlington as well.
Braden has your national forecast. All that and more on this Thursday, February 6th edition of Size Eyes on the Skies starts now.
Broadcasting live from the studios at Iowa State University, the Iowa State Meteorology Department brings you the latest weather from across the country and out your front door. This is Size Eyes on the Skies.
Good evening. I'm your host, Zach Novy, and we will begin with tonight's weather story. On this day in 2008, an area of low pressure moved into central Illinois on the morning of the 6th. Continuing northeast into Indiana later that day, north of the low, bands of snow already started to affect the area on the afternoon of the 5th, but increasing intensity during the early morning hours of the 6th. Thunder snow was reported from eastern Iowa into southern Wisconsin between 4 and 8 a.m., leading to 2 inches per hour snow accumulation rates. Locations in eastern Iowa experienced between 6 and 10 inches of snow, with Guttenberg recording 10 inches. Southern Wisconsin recorded more snowfall, with Hazel Green receiving 14 inches. And now, to discuss more with what's happening around the country, here's Braden with your national forecast. So Braden, what are we looking like around the U.S.?
Well, a couple of headlines we can watch out for is we're going to be getting warm temperatures back in the Gulf. We're going to see temperatures drop across the Midwest with possible snow incoming. And big thing right now, we have a severe weather threat in Tennessee.
Beat it. Just beat it.
Just get in, we'll talk about it.
I've got to go home.
Oh, come on, Carrie. We're going to a new place.
She wants to go home, right? Let's go. Yeah, hold it.
Whoa.
You okay to drive?
Yeah.
I'm fine. You sure?
Relax.
What's a few beers?
If you don't stop your friend from drinking and driving, you're as good as dead. Drinking and driving can kill a friendship.
Welcome back. Now let's go to the national forecast with Braden. So Braden, what's the weather like in the U.S.?
Well, we've got some rain coming across the middle of the country right now. As we look, we've got a severe weather outlook right now with a slight risk towards the middle Tennessee area with a marginal risk kind of surrounding it. Looking further at satellite and radar, here we've got this severe system coming across Kentucky and Tennessee. I'd like to look more down here later, but we've got rain coming in through the coast of California with some snow coming across up here in the Big Sky country. Looking at futurecasts, we're going to have rain continuing to travel through the south. We got snow up here coming off the mountains. It's going to come towards the Midwest. This rain's also going to move up more north towards the lower Midwest, Ohio River Valley. Looking further towards the weekend, towards Saturday, we're going to have a wintry mix up here towards the D.C. metro and New York with more snow up in the northeast. Current temperatures right now, we've got 19 in Caribou, 50 Norfolk, 38 Cincinnati. As we look down here in the south, we've got a little warmer temperatures with 79 in San Antonio, 73 New Orleans, and 73 in Miami. Looking further west, we're going to have 53 out here in Santa Fe, 59 San Francisco, and a frigid 35 up in Seattle. Coming back to the Midwest, we're going to have 13 degrees in Minneapolis and 38 down in Kansas City. As we look towards next week, we're going to have this Arctic air come down from Canada and enter the Midwest. We're going to have temperatures drop down here in the south as well. Arctic air is going to come down, reaching about the Minnesota, northern Iowa mark before it's going to quit around next Thursday. Again, another look at current satellite and radar. Still this big threat down here in Tennessee and Kentucky. Looking at our current drought conditions, we're going to have some exponential drought down here in El Paso towards Houston. More drought out here where the fires were in California. We're going to still have some droughts here towards Cheyenne and South Dakota. Still a little drought over here across New Jersey and here where that current storm is going through Tennessee. Future snowfall forecast through the weekend, we're going to see a couple inches throughout the upper northwest. We're going to see more snow over here in the mountains. And continuing over here towards the northeast, we're going to have a lot of snow in our New England states. Looking at the week ahead, Super Bowl's coming up in New Orleans this Friday through the weekend. We're going to have 77 with 80 on Saturday, 80 for Super Bowl Sunday, 63 is a low. Continuing through the week, we're going to have partially cloudy skies with some rain starting up Tuesday, Wednesday, and some storms on Thursday, going from 70s to the 60s.
It's time for our trivia question for the evening. The highest temperature ever recorded in the United States occurred in which state? A, Hawaii, B, Florida, C, Arizona, or D, California? We'll have that answer for you at the end of the show. Plus, we'll have your Iowa weather after the break.
It only takes a careless moment to turn this into this. Don't let forest fires be your fault. Make sure your fire is dead out.
Remember, only you can prevent forest fires.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at your Iowa weather with Jax. So Jax, it was just like 50 degrees in Iowa, and now it's cold. What happened?
You know, Zach, it's still February. We're still seeing winter-like temperatures out there, but we're not seeing anything like we're seeing down in Tennessee with severe weather, so we have to be happy.
Yeah.
So let's go take a look, all right. Pulling up our graphics here for Iowa weather. Our current conditions, like we alluded to earlier, around the 30 to 33 degree mark, 32 at freezing. Feels like temperatures near 24 with a dew point at 13. Current temperatures, we alluded to them earlier as well. 29 if you're in Spencer, 31 in Ames, 32 in Ottumwa. The further southeast you go, the warmer you are. Feels like temperatures, we've been noting those as well. Spencer 17, 23 in Ames, 25 in Des Moines. Expect those to drop throughout the evening tonight. As we go throughout the overnight hours and into the day tomorrow, those temperatures will again be a story. Forecast highs for tomorrow. We're going to be near 30 degrees. Old Wine at 30, Elkader 31. As we move to our southeast zone, Muscatine 35, Iowa City 35, Knoxville 38. As we move to our southwest zone, Guthrie Center, South 38, Redford 41, Mount Ayr at 40, and in our northwest zone, Spencer at 36, Sioux Rapids at 36 or 35, Storm Lake at 36 as well. Current satellite and radar, Braden alluded to this earlier. We're seeing this system move across Tennessee. We'll continue to see that system move across, some lake effect snow in the northeast, and as we move back toward Iowa, we'll continue to see those systems push through. Our future cast for the upcoming weekend and into the week next week, we'll continue to see a storm system build across portions of the northern Iowa as we move closer toward Saturday and Sunday. We'll see snowfall count accumulations from that near 1 inch toward Spencer and Mason City. Decorah also seeing an inch for snowfall total. Looking ahead, we'll continue to see storm systems move through the upper Midwest. By Monday, we'll see a system move across portions of northwest Iowa. Looking ahead closer to Wichita and Kansas, we're going to see snowfall totals there as well toward Wednesday. Skycast tonight, we're near 19 degrees. So we'll back to you for more news. Or the week ahead. I'm sorry.
Thank you, Jax, for that forecast. Now for our trivia question answer. What is the highest temperature ever recorded in the United States occurred in which state? A, Hawaii, B, Florida, C, Arizona, or D, California? What do you guys think?
Braden, what about you?
Well, I've seen someone take a frying pan outside in Arizona and cook an egg, so I'm going to guess Arizona.
I'm going to say D. I'm going to go with California.
I know Hawaii is always hot, so I'm going to go with Hawaii. And the answer is D, California. Jax was right. The record temperature was 134 degrees Fahrenheit on July 10th, 1913.
I forgot about Death Valley there.
Yeah, I might have.
It's always hot there. That concludes tonight's show. Please be sure to follow us on X, Twitter, and you can find all our shows on our YouTube channel under our Size Eyes channel. Thank you for joining us and have a wonderful night.
Perfect.